Well, welcome back. You're watching Welcome Home. I'm Rachel Schramm with Simply Home, and we are back in the studio with Chris Barnhill, who is the Executive Director of FrankTown Open Hearts. And you're here to talk about a really neat family event that I'm super excited to take my boys to. But first of all, tell me a little bit about FrankTown Open Hearts, the organization, so folks can know exactly what you do.
Sure. Well, FrankTown is an organization that's been around about 15 years. We work with impoverished children in Franklin. People think Williamson County doesn't have impoverished children, but it does. The average income of the family we serve is less than $15,000 a year.
Wow. And so, how many families roughly are we talking that you serve in any given year?
We work with about 170 children.
Wow, okay.
But again, over 55 make less than $15,000 a year. We do after-school programming, teaching education and vocational skills, homework assistance, reading programs, but also art, music, dance. But then when the kids get into middle school and high school, we really get into vocations. We show them culinary arts, woodworking, automotive repair, computer sciences, everything from 3D printing to robotics. We just want to expose these kids to the world out there of opportunities. They've got a lot of intellect, they've got a lot of desire. Basically, these kids are saying, give me a tool, show me how to use it. I'm glad to work. And so that's what we do. We fill in that gap.
I know to be able to do all that great work in our community, you depend a lot on financial support. And so the event that you came to tell us about here today certainly does that. And I'm excited about it because it's a really great way to support a worthy cause, spend time with your family, see some beautiful lights, but you can do it all in a really COVID-safe way, which is nice. So you take it from there and tell me about it.
It's a perfect blend. Yes, this is a fundraiser, so when you buy a ticket, know that 100% of the proceeds is going to a charity that works with impoverished children. It's called the FrankTown Festival of Lights. It happens every day between now and Christmas. Actually, we close on the 26th, the day after Christmas. But families can get in a car and go through a Christmas light show. It's over a mile-long course, huge displays, animated, some are over 30 feet tall. Certain of the displays are synchronized with the Christmas music you're going to be hearing over the radio.
Wow.
And you get to slowly drive through, see all these beautiful displays, listen to Christmas music. At the end of the course, you can get out of your car if you so desire. We have a 35-foot decorated Christmas tree. Specifically, it's there for photo ops. You can get your picture made with your family. We have a little concessions area. You can get some hot chocolate or a nice little Debbie's snack treat or whatever. I tell you, if this doesn't get you in the Christmas spirit, I don't know what will.
It sounds so fun. I can't wait to go. It would seem that it would take a lot of people and manpower to put on an event this huge. Tell me about all the volunteer help that it takes, and do you still need more help?
Oh, we can always use help. Yeah, we'll need anywhere, busy nights and slow nights, anywhere between 8 and 15 volunteers each night. And yes, that included Thanksgiving. It includes Christmas Eve, which is one of our busiest nights, and Christmas night. But what would be more fun than volunteering on Christmas night? I mean, come on.
Exactly.
No, it's hard to get volunteers for those nights, understandably. But it's not rocket science. It's sitting there with a flashlight and a vest, dressing warm, and just motioning cars to go through the lights, giving them direction about where to go. It's not difficult. But this is really serving the inner city children. Even though you can't see them, that's who this is helping. So yes, we're always looking for volunteers.
Well, in addition to volunteer help, you really need financial support this time of year, especially in a pandemic, especially, but really year round.
Well, we do, and a lot of it has to do with just getting the kids fed. All of our families are on the free reduced lunch program. So when school's in session, they'll get breakfast and lunch at school. They'll come to FrankTown at night. We feed them dinner. When school's not in session, we've got these moms who are scratching their heads thinking, how am I going to get my kids fed? All of a sudden, they're having to buy food for multiple children, 3 meals a day. They're not used to it. And again, remember, the average income is less than $15,000 a year. Meals become a problem. And so, again, FrankTown steps in to fill that gap. But, again, 25 of our families literally do not even own pots and pans to cook with. A box of food doesn't do them any good. So FrankTown makes prepared meals and delivers it to our families that are in need. Our food budget was blown, needless to say. So yes, funding is always great. If anything else, just to put, food in the mouths of these children, that costs money. Now we get a lot of bang for the buck, but we could use more bucks.
Well, it's an incredibly worthy cause. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the work that you do in our community. So I'm excited to come see the lights and support you guys, and I hope everyone else will too. So thank you so much. All right, again, you can find out more about the FrankTown Festival of Lights as well as year-end giving with Open Hearts at FrankTownOpenHearts.com. Well, stay tuned for some creative ways to spice up your holiday at home with charcuterie boards.